he is here with his wife, Lydia Gavraki, who's here. She herself is a distinguished professor as well at Rice University of Computer Science. And we are, so we have these two honorees with perhaps even more distinguished spouses here, as I can tell. There's another mark of a successful person that they are also connected with other successful people. And in fact, what also connects them is that they are both PhD students of Professor Nicholas Pappas, who is also visiting us as a special guest of the school during these events. And he was a professor here in the school for 26 years, from 1976 to 2002, and then he left to be occupying his current position at the University of Texas at Austin. And he's no stranger because he was here also during the centennial and when he gave the lecture for the academic side during our centennial celebration in 2011. So I always like to say a few words about the DEA program, the DEA recognition itself. So it is
more than 20 years, and he's currently the Lewis Calder Professor of Bioengineering and Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering. He's also the director of the J.W. Cox Laboratory for Biomedical Engineering and the director of the Center for Excellence in Tissue Engineering. Tony's background is he earned his undergraduate engineering degree in 1983 from the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki. Is that right? My Greek is not so great. And he went on to earn his master's degree in chemical engineering from Purdue. And then, of course, he went on to get his PhD in chemical engineering, which he received in 1988. He also did postdoctoral research at MIT and the Harvard Medical School before he joined Rice in 1992 as an assistant professor. Tony's research is really amazing. If any of you are interested in this field, you'll know his name. It focuses on the synthesis, processing, and evaluation of new biomaterials for use as scaffolds in tissue engineering, as carriers for controlled drug delivery, and also as non-viral gene vectors for gene therapy. His work has led to the development of novel orthopedic, dental, cardiovascular, neurologic, ophthalmologic biomaterials, you name it, he's been there. He's the author of more than 500 publications and 25 patents. He's also been the editor of 15 books and the author of 1 textbook. I think importantly, especially for many of us in the field, Tony has mentored 54 graduate students and as well as mentored 37 postdoctoral fellows. Really, he's received numerous awards. There's too many for us to mention, but I think the ones that are important to mention are he's been elected to the National Academy of Engineering. He's also in the Institute of Medicine of the National Academies. And in 2008, he got our Purdue's Outstanding Chemical Engineering Award. And now we're really pleased to honor him with the Distinguished Engineering Alumnus Award from Purdue's College of Engineering. I also want to mention that Tony and both he and his wife, Lydia Gavraki, reside in Houston. And Lydia also serves on the faculty at Rice University. She's the Noah Harding Professor of Computer Science and Bioengineering at Rice University. She also holds an appointment at the Department of Structural and Computational Biology and Molecular Physics, Biophysics at the Baylor College of Medicine in Houston. So please join me in welcoming Tony Mikos.
Many thanks to the faculty. This is an incredible honor. I would like first and foremost to thank my teachers here at Purdue for teaching me what scholarship is all about. It's because of them and the great years that I had at Purdue, I learned the value of teaching, of conducting research, and educating and mentoring graduate students. Values that I try to instill now myself into my own graduate students and postdoctoral fellows. It's always a pleasure to come back to West Lafayette and visit Purdue and see the incredible quality of research and education going on here, meet the faculty, the students, learn about the new initiatives in the School of Chemical Engineering. I'm so proud to be an alum of the school, but also of the school, the whole College of Engineering. When I came to Purdue, I didn't come to Purdue because of excellence in engineering. At that time, in the early 80s, I was an undergraduate in Greece. There was no internet at that time. There was no CNN, nothing. If one wanted to learn how to pronounce English words, one had to wake up very early in the morning to listen to the Voice of America, to see how some words are being pronounced. When I applied to different schools in the US for graduate studies, I was very impressed with Purdue. The three Greek professors at that time, Professor Pepas, Frances, and Takoudis, they would call me literally every day to encourage me to come to Purdue and pursue graduate studies here at Purdue. So I listened to them. So I came to Purdue. I remember my first week here in campus, I visited Professor Pepas to see him, meet him, and I remember him, the first thing that he told me was that I don't work with Greeks. So thank you very much, Mikos, for breaking your own rules, at least once, and for the wonderful education and all the great things that happened to me and continue to happen. I wouldn't be here today without the great education from Purdue. And I would like to thank you all for the enormous impact you have had, not only on my career and personal life, but also the careers and personal lives of many of my students. Thank you very much.
Well, I think that this finishes the formal part, the great part, which is to eat the cake and have the punches when we begin now. But I think before doing that, I'd like to thank the people who have organized this event. And first of all, we're seeing Karen Heidi, who has done a great job of getting the arrangements in. Yuri Zavinovich, of course, always take care of the audio-visual. Jeff Valley gets everything together in here. And the overall organization of the event was David Williams. Where's David? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. So I guess we form the usual line and we start. I suppose we have to cut the cake. Thank you for coming, and we appreciate you coming to honor our distinguished